Linda,
Yes,
since
Narita.
we're at an arthritis discussion group right now, have you ever had arthritis?
I've had arthritis for years. In all my, well, mostly my back. My back was the worst. I had to have some major surgery, and which took several years to recuperate. But I did find the one thing that got me back going and living a normal life was walking and exercise. And I try to get at least 10,000 steps a day, unless I'm having a flare-up. And I found it made a big difference. So, yeah, how about you, Narita?
Well, I do. I've had both knees replaced in 2010 because the arthritis had deteriorated my bones. I was bone to bone, so I have titanium bionic knees, and I walk almost every single day. I probably make 5,000 steps a day. I know I should shoot for 10, but thank goodness I have this little watch thing on, and I really do love the watch. I know one of the recommendations in our sessions was walking to another state, and if you have any of the devices on your wrist, you can really find some fun things. You can do it as a group, or you can do hikes to different parks, and usually what we do is we race. You know, we see who can get there the first and who can do the most steps. And I have one group that was totally unfair because everybody else was like 40 years younger than I am. And I don't like that group anymore, so I'm going to be in a little older group next time.
Join our group.
Yeah, I'm going to join an older group. But anyway, and the other thing is I have arthritis in one of my fingers. And it's funny because like all my other fingers work really good. And these do most of the time, but I have one finger, it's that finger right there. And sometimes it swells up and I can't even bend it. And it stays that way for like 3 days and it's painful. But you know, you just have to work through it. I do take a little Tylenol, or probably, I think mostly it's just Tylenol. It really does help take away some of the pain. Submerging it in water, exercising it. I have one of those little balls that you do pressure on and it really helps. But just movement, just keep moving.
That makes that's the best medicine for keeping pain in control or getting rid of the pain, because I know that if I sit too long, it hurts. My body hurts, and as soon as I get up and move around, I feel great. So,
And if you don't use it,
you lose it.
You'll lose it.
You lose it.
Now that this the class is done and they've done 18 sessions, what would be some things that you would recommend that would be good for to do now that the class is to even get back together, or they can do on their own?
So I think after doing all of these sessions, 18 sessions, I would try maybe doing swimming, starting your own group, starting your own walking, trying to do this all week long. And the more time that you put into this, the better you'll feel. And if you are having a flare-up with your arthritis, we all know you should probably not do it that particular day. But if you're not having a flare-up, by all means, get out in the sun, walk. I mean, you may even get to the point where you can start hiking on different, probably limited trails, or you can go places, or if you decide to take a vacation somewhere, all of this walking with ease will help you so you're not just sitting in your hotel room. Because that's not really fun because the TV's not that good.
Yeah, I think I would also add, like, you can have like a theme, some things that you can do, like even months down the road, saying, get with a few of the classmates, you know, that you had, and say, hey, let's come up with a theme of what we did by Zion here in Utah. So you can just say, hey, just have a Zion theme, you know, like we're going to have Put a Lady, or we're going to have just going down to the Narrows, or as well as it's also a treat because we passed and we're keeping up on our diaries and keeping up on our contracts, and something further that we can do, like how many miles does it take to get from the beginning of getting off the bus going down to the Narrows. you know, how far is that, how long did it take, and then when we come back and just treating ourselves with like going to one of their restaurants there, or just having a picnic, shoot the breeze about things that we like and how fun it was, and something we learned out of the class that really stuck out.
Something I would like to add on that is, if you don't have a pass to get into the park, the bicycle paths have been lengthened for miles, and Springdale is a beautiful place to walk, to ride your bicycle. Like, by all means, if you can get into Zion Park, hit some of the trails, or just try to walk, like, let's say there's one called the River Walk. A lot of it is flat, some of it isn't, but if you keep up with this class, you may be able to walk 1 mile to the end of that and 1 mile back. It's very, very much fun.